And we are back. So I decided to go on ahead and get the hamburger meat started, browned up, and it is seasoned with some basil, oregano, garlic, and onion powder. And then I went on and got the mushrooms ready. I like mushrooms in mine. The reason why they're in a separate pot is in case you don't like them. You can put them, leave them in the bag at the store. I don't care. But I put a little bit of garlic in there, and it's cooked down in some olive oil. And then, so once the mushrooms get done, then I just put the garlic in and then cut it off and the heat and turn it to the side. So the garlic will get warm, but not burn up and brown and stuff. Okay, so now we have seasoned meat. And I'm going to put in tomato sauce. I just had a little tomato sauce left over from the other day whenever I made some skillet pizza. So I wanted to use that up. If you don't have it, fine. You don't have to have it. And I put in a large container of tomato puree. Let me cut the heat down on this a little bit. Look at that. Does that look yummy? Give it a good zhuzh there. A stir, a mix, a twist of the spoon, whatever you choose to call it. Get to stir the sucker up. Get it mixed in there. Looking good, looking good. Yummy, smells good, tastes good. It is good. Okay. I'm going to get that stirred up a little bit more, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Because I use canned tomato sauce, I put a little bit of Truvia in my sauce because it just takes the tinny taste off of the tomatoes. And I also put a can of tomato paste in here, so you know that's going to be quite a bit of that tin can type taste or whatever, aluminum taste. So just putting about like a teaspoonful to maybe 1.5 teaspoonfuls or something in a container this size. This is like a 6-quart or 4-quart pot. So that will not sweeten your sauce really, but just take it gives it something you need to take the tin taste off. Anyway, so I also put some more onion powder, basil, oregano, garlic, all that. And I put salt. I put about 2 tablespoons of salt because this sauce does not have salt in it. And you're not going to be putting noodles in a water bath that has salt in it. So really the only source of salt you're getting is from like the cheeses. So I went on and just added it to the red gravy. Okay, 1 second here. Get over that good one. Okay. Now, just going to get this. The reason for the tomato paste is because you want this to not be so loosey-goosey. It needs to tighten up this sauce where it will not make your lasagna float down to Italia. You need to have it here in Louisiana. So if you have too much liquid, you know, it's going to be lasagna soup instead of lasagna, you know. So that's why you do that. Tomato paste. See how nice and thick and luscious that's getting? Yum. I just want to get a big old spoon and just eat this whole pan. But, you know, I don't have that kind of stomach no mo because I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy 3 years ago. And what happened then, basically, they cut your guts out. Not all of them, though. They leave you a little skinny tube. And, you know, I'm just talking crazy because if you really want to know about the VSG stuff, there's all kinds of stuff about it on the internet. I'm just talking silly. But I really did have the surgery. I really do have a tiny tummy. And I'm going to be sharing this here lasagna with a whole bunch of folks. So that's why I'm making so much. Because, I mean, really? It's lasagna. You say lasagna around these parts, people's lining up, you know. So then I put in the mushrooms and garlics and give it a good zhuzh like that. And by the way, while we were fooling with this red gravy and the white gravy, the the crusty noodle thingies came out the oven and they look gorgeous. So we're going to get all this here thrown together. Now this is at the point where if you have a spoon handy, you can just go on ahead, maybe I use this little friend, and dip it in there like this and say, how do you taste? A little bit like heaven. So the seasoning's perfect on it. I don't need to add or take away nothing. Thank God, because taking away is a hell of a deal, right? But anyways, it don't need nothing. It's perfectly good. Fixing to put this sucker together and show you how it all goes. Be back in 1 minute. Okay, this is our finished product of our noodles, and as you can tell, my friend and I had to give it a little taste to make sure it's fit for human consumption. I have to tell you something, this is not really fit for human consumption. I just want to eat this whole pan and forget putting it in the lasagna. It is some kind of good right now. So what we're going to do, see my handy dandy pizza cutter, I'm going to cut this, started it like this already, cut it into strips. It comes like right up off of this parchment paper, but look how sturdy this is, y'all. This is good and sturdy, and it's going to make a darn good noodle in that lasagna. Oh my goodness, is it good. Okay, so we'll see you in just a minute. Okay, y'all. Now, I got my pan, and it's an aluminum pan. Like I said, I'm making this to carry it somewhere. So this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to show you how to put it together like one layer. And then the next time you see us, by the miracles of Facebook and YouTube, this will be completely done. Okay? See you in a minute. No? Okay, I gotta do this first. Forgot. Put a little bit of your regular sauce, your red gravy down, and smush it all around. Like this. All around, all around. This way, your stuff won't stick. Because this has a little bit of, you know, fat from the hamburger meat and all that good stuff. So it won't stick. Fill your holes and gaps. I hate it when I see people on here cooking stuff up and they don't fill their holes and gaps. It just got big holes everywhere in their food. I'm thinking, come on now, fix up. Okay, now we're going to take and lay some of these yummies on here. Woo! Love it. Now these can have holes and gaps if they want. I don't care, because, you know, they have to be, I have to use these sparingly so I have enough for my layers. But that's going to be fine. See? It don't matter if they overlap or don't touch the ends or whatever. Who cares? It's food. We're going to eat it when it's over. So you can't get too crazy over it, right? It's going to end up chomped up in your guts. And I'm going to put now a layer of the white. Some yummy stuff of the white gets on here. And yes, it don't matter if you get a little red on it, because what did I just say? It's going to be mixed together anyway. If you're one of them, see, I'm an almost perfectionist, but if you're a true on perfectionist, you could get a different spoon, but guess what? You also get to do wash it, and I ain't about to try that. So get this all spread out real good and great, like that. Get it mushed over to the sides. Everyone wants to have a nice bite of cheesy yum in it. You know how to do it. You've done this before. If you haven't, I'm sorry, because you've been missing out on some of the best things in life. Okay, now guess what you do? Start again with red, and when you get to the end, you can't fit nothing else more in this pan. Put a layer of mozz on the top, put it in the oven and bake it until that mozz is boiling, bubbling, and oh my god good. Take it out and eat it. So we'll be back when we get to that point. Okay, bye. Okay, and we're back. Now this one is finished. And this is a good sized pan. We made 2 of those. And then one of this smaller pan with what we had. I used 2 pounds of hamburger meat ground up, 1 large container of tomato puree, a kind of medium to largish size of tomato paste, onions, garlic, basil, oregano, salt, pepper, onions, I already said onions, mushrooms, and then the white was ricotta cheese and cottage cheese, eggs, seasonings, same seasonings for the red gravy as for the white, and then the lasagna noodles, yeah. So I'll list all the ingredients. I will list all the recipes in the comments down below here. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my page if you like the videos. If you don't, I'm sorry. Just tell me what you'd like to see next time, and we'll try to accommodate you if it's within reason, of course. And right now we're fixing to give this a try. See how it hangs in. It's cutting good. The first one's always the hardest one to get out without messing everything up. It's hanging together and behaving like a lasagna does, so I'm loving that. Save that. Here we go. So, yum, yum, yum lasagna, and thanks for watching this show. Have a great day. Y'all come back.